Let's check out the World of Disney store at Disney Springs. Hi everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt, and Disney Springs is once again open, has been for about a week and a half, and the Disney operated locations have been open since this past Wednesday. The operations are a bit different than what we've seen in the past, but it is nice to see that Disney locations are starting to reopen again. This was a very big week for Disney news. Disney announced that the Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom will be opening on July 11th, followed by Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios on the 15th. Chris and Debbie, good morning to you. Thanks for joining me here live at Disney Springs. This is one of the checkout areas of Disney Springs, and you can see that it looks a little bit different than it has in the past, so there's not quite as much merchandise here. The queue going into the register is a little more spaced out, and there are social distancing lines on the ground so that people know how to maintain proper spacing. Diana, good morning to you. Good to see you. And hi, Dee Dee. Welcome to the broadcast. Linda, good morning. Thanks for joining me here at the World of Disney store in Disney Springs. This past week, on Wednesday, the store opened. In the morning, it was kind of crazy. There was a virtual queuing system where you'd have to give a cast member your text cell phone number, and they would text you and you could come in. I was able to get in later in the day. Only had to wait about an hour, but this morning the store has just opened up and I was able to walk right in, no wait, so that was nice. Jen, hello to you in New Orleans. Asked how long the wait was today. This morning, since the store had just opened, there was no wait at all. I just walked right in. Johnny said, I'm going to try to be at the Magic Kingdom opening on July 11th. I think so. We'll see how things work out. I'm not really clear yet what the process is going to be for getting into the parks. We know there will be a reservation system that's going to be required, but don't know how that's going to work or if I'll be able to get a reservation, but I will get back into the parks as soon as I can. Angela, good morning to you in the UK, or I guess good afternoon to you. And Patty, good morning from West Virginia. Welcome to the World of Disney store here at Disney Springs. It's nice to see this location back open again. Feels pretty much the same, although there are definitely differences. Merchandise is a bit more spaced out. Disney's only letting a limited number of people in each time, but the store does still feel like classic Disney. Nice touch here with the projection on the ground. Shannon said, do they have Disney masks here? I have not seen any, actually. It's a good question. Dan said, what do I think of the changes to the store? In a way, it's actually, how can I say? It's almost a pleasant change. I mean, these are not pleasant times and reasons for the change, but it is definitely not as crowded as it has been. You don't feel as stuffed into the store. Diane said, had to cancel the trips, but the videos are the next best thing. Thank you for that. I appreciate your being here. Jim, good morning to you in Cape Coral, not too far away. So we're going to continue our little review, our walk through the World of Disney store. So we are here at the entrance. This is the one entrance to the store. So there's one place in, but a couple different places where you can exit. And again, this morning I didn't have to wait, although the store just opened up. Mike says I keep Disney in business. Well, I do my part, I guess. Debbie, does this mean construction will start up once again? It's a good question. I would suspect that construction projects may fire back up again. I have not heard anything official about that. Seems like as things slowly start to reopen, that would be something that would make a lot of sense. Donna asked if there was Halloween party or Christmas party news. My understanding is that the dates for the Halloween party are on, that they have stuck, but there's still a lot of time between now and then. I don't think the tickets have started to go on sale yet. Tammy, hello to you in Louisiana. Welcome to the World of Disney store. Donna says, love some Disney stuff. This is definitely a place to come if you are interested in it. Actually, I like browsing through the tea section over here. You can see it's nice and lit up t-shirts. Lots of fun designs that tend to change pretty frequently, so it's a fun section to check out. A lot of good designs for kids right here. I like the Forky and that bright green. That's kind of fun. Kathleen, good morning to you in Buffalo. Thanks for being here. Marcy said, waited 5 hours on Wednesday. Yeah, the first day when it opened up, it was quite the event. People did have to wait a long time, but rains came, as they often do in Florida, and I think it drove a lot of people away, and then I was able to get in Wednesday evening. I only had to wait about an hour, which was long enough to get a pizza at Blaze, which was a good thing. Danielle, hello to you in Nova Scotia. Thanks for being here. And Laura, good morning in Tampa. A lot of fun designs. Actually, I took a picture of this one for Pleasure Island because I thought it was really cool from back in the old days. Sherry, do they have masks for sale? Not that I have seen. Not that I have seen. Tom says, loves the t-shirt area too. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to check out. I think the one with Mickey Mouse and the glasses is kind of fun. Sandra, hello to you in Illinois. All right, let's keep going on our tour. I noticed that there's kind of some fun Star Wars related items. Here's DJ Rex. Recharge all day, party all night. Gotta love it. DJ is spinning his tunes in the cantina, or soon will be again, when we get to the reopening of Disney's Hollywood Studios on July 15th. This is kind of a fun animation they have here for the ink and paint line of merchandise. Very colorful, very cool. Kathy says, great to see more people. It is, definitely. It is fun to see things start to resume. Although Disney is definitely counting and limiting the number of folks who do enter the Disney store, World of Disney store. But it is still fun to be back here. I like these projection graphics on the ground, and I think it's a fun effect. Corey says, remembers Pleasure Island? Me too. Those were the days. Good time. Jennifer, hello to you from the Finger Lakes. Thanks for being here. Jane said, it's a good day at Disney Springs. Yes, it is. So this is a fun section to wander around. I do like the ink and paint section, or ink and paint line of merchandise. A lot of nice men's shirts here, kind of cool. Let's go over and check out the Baby Yoda stuff, which is always fun to see, and then we'll go over the plush section, we'll head to the toy section and the housewares, and we might head outside for a little bit. Katie, hello to you in Canada. And Stacy, can you build your own droid in Disney Springs? Not that I'm aware of. I think that's something you have to go to Batuu for in Disney's Hollywood Studios. This kind of retro 70s look is pretty popular. The number of shirts like this in this style. I think it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Same thing with the shirt. And check out these Crocs. That says 1970s right there. This is fun too. This bag with this sort of old style Disney logo. Very cool. And you got the shirt as well, or sorry, the hat as well. Very fun. Mike remembers Pleasure Island. Lyle, good morning to you from El Salvador. Thank you for being here. Catherine said, what am I going to treat for myself today? Actually, my daughter got me a Mickey Mouse t-shirt yesterday as an early Father's Day gift. So I was pretty excited about that. Added to my wide and growing collection of Mickey Mouse t-shirts. So, Baby Yoda the child has got his own little section here with very fun stuff. He is definitely a star these days. I like this shirt. The Force is strong with the child. And a kid's size shirt. That's cool. You can also get Mickey ears, Yoda style. Lots of fun merchandise. I mean, that's the face a mother could love, right? That's cool. And hat, very nice. So yeah, if you're looking for Baby Yoda stuff, this is the place. Matt says it is Pin of the Month time. Matt, you get the weekly reward for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. If you'd like to have a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. So I spent some time yesterday here in the toy section. They've got kind of a fun set of pins and coloring books. Check out some of these pins. These are pretty amazing. I like this one here with the Luxo ball, or the Pixar ball rather. There's a Minnie Mouse pin that someday would do a great job for autographing. And these with Genie on top I think are a lot of fun. Kathy says, loves the background music. Me too. That's something Disney definitely does, which is a lot of fun. Let's come over and check out the plush section. It's fun to be back here in the World of Disney store. Someone said, can I tell if more people are visiting today than when it opened? So it's still pretty early. It's hard to know what the day might look like, but when I was here yesterday evening, Friday evening, There was no wait at all to get into the World of Disney store, which was a big difference from Wednesday when people were waiting for hours to get in. Check out these onesies. If you got a little one, that would be fun. Geraldine says, loves the store from New York. Thank you. Larry says, new here. Love the presentation. Larry, thanks for being here. Appreciate your joining. Most Saturday mornings around 10, I try to do a live broadcast from somewhere at Disney property. This is one of the spots that's open, so this is where I am. I hope that as the parks reopen in July, I'll be able to share that with you as well. Plush section here, very fun. It's actually just cool to see all the plush. Okay, so this one has caught my daughter's eye, this Cheshire Cat, pretty cool. Brian said, had to cancel the trip in October. Brian, sorry to hear that. Diane says, it's a favorite store. All right, let's continue on. Jackie says, loves the plush section. It is a lot of fun. I like the big neon signs here. Jeff says, a big thank you for bringing some Disney magic. Jeff, I'm happy to do it. Thank you for being here, being a part of it. David says, has never seen so few people in the store. I know, it's a kind of a weird feeling when you look around to see the store so open, but I know that's on purpose. And it actually makes for kind of a nice experience. I mean, you don't feel like you are packed in, but it's different, definitely different. Mike says, wishing the store in Chesterfield would open. Lynn said, would have been here today. Sorry about that. The princess section is a lot of fun here. It's fun to see the projections back up on the wall. It seems a little faded out almost, but you can see some stuff from Frozen up there. We're going to head over to the girls section, toy section, and then the housewares, and then we'll pop outside. Kenny said, any new limited edition magic bands? Not that I have seen. Tom says, did the merchandise seem much changed since before the lockdown? I know that in this store especially, things are always coming and going, but I can't say that I've seen any huge turnovers. I think there's sort of a constant stream of new things coming and going. Hey, John, how's it going? Jennifer says, pretty wild seeing it so empty. I agree. Robert says, does everyone have a mask? Yes, Disney actually has people at the entrances from the parking garages, and they will not allow you to come in without a mask. They will not allow you to come in without a temperature check, and they do enforce wearing the mask unless you are eating, so everyone is required to wear one. Sandra says, thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Colleen says, remind me of happy times with kiddos. Glad to bring a little bit of Disney fun to you. Gina, good morning to you. Says, hoping I'll be a part of the annual pass holder preview. Me too. Very much looking forward to learning more about how that process is going to work. So Disney, when they announced the opening dates, did say that pass holders will get an opportunity to preview the parks before they reopen to the public on July 11th for the Magic Kingdom and for Animal Kingdom, and July 15th for Epcot and for Hollywood Studios. You can see the social distance markings here on the ground in the checkout section. Not as many cashiers, sort of shoulder to shoulder as you would typically see here in the World of Disney store. So I'm sure that they are not doing the volume that they once did, but it is nice that people can come in. Diane says, miss me, thank you for that, Diane, appreciate it. Erica said, easy shopping. It definitely is not as crowded as it has been in the past. All right, we're going to take a quick peek at the Housewares section, then we're going to walk over outside a little bit. We'll see if a queue has formed for the Trendy store or the Co-op, which are other Disney-operated locations that are open. Last time I checked, the Pin store and the World of, the Christmas store were not open. Got some more Baby Yoda stuff here. You can never really have too much, right? Sharon says, love Saturdays at Disney. Thank you so much. Robert is calling for coffee cups, so let's go take a look. They got an entire wall full of these cups. Very cool. I think these Baymax cups are a lot of fun. Such a simple design, but very fun. I also like the displays they have throughout the store. A nice drawing there. Todd, good morning to you. Says thanks for a Disney fix on his birthday. Todd, happy birthday to you. I hope your upcoming year is going to be a good one. Barbara says, needs a new mug. This would be the place to come. The selection is incredible. We'll just take a quick look. We got some Moana mugs here. Simba. I like this genie smiling mug. That's pretty fun. Ted says, how does this compare with the Emporium or Mouse Gear? I believe this is the largest Disney store on Disney property. There was a time when it was touted as the biggest Disney store in the world. I'm not sure if that's still the case with China, but I do believe it is the biggest Disney store in the U.S. at least. Lots and lots and lots of mugs. Ooh. And salt and pepper shakers. Coffee and friends make the perfect blend. Jennifer says, wow. Emmy, good morning. Thanks for joining. If this doesn't make your morning, I don't know what would. Jen says, thanks for doing this. Jen, you're welcome. And lots of fun Mickey mugs. Very cool. All right, it was fun to take a little wander through the World of Disney store. I'm going to walk out. We'll check out a few other shops here in this corner of Disney Springs. Thank you. And out we go. You're welcome. So still pretty early. Some places would not be open, but Ghirardelli is one of the places which has not opened yet. I have not heard when they will. I am missing my free chocolate samples for sure. Let's walk down and see what's going on at the Co-op, which is another of the Disney operated locations which is opened. I believe Trendy has opened as well. We are here pretty early, so it could be that they have not yet opened for the day. Petunia says, thanks for the great Disney fix. You are welcome. Stephanie says, has a small Disney mug collection. That's cool. It's one of those useful things which brightens your day. Rivian says, wearing the Let Saturday Begin shirt. Thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who has purchased a shirt from World of Walt. You can go check out the designs over at worldofwaltstore.com. About a week ago, I released the new, maybe 2 weeks ago now, I released the new design where Home is Where Adventure is, sort of loosely based on the Up house. A lot of fun. Okay, so looks like the Co-op is open, maybe with no line. Maybe I'll swing back here for a loop after I go this way a bit, and if there's still no line, we'll walk in and look around the Co-op a little bit. Carol, good morning to you. Mike says, have they opened any more stores since last week? There have been a few more that have opened or announced openings. So Sprinkles, the cupcake shop, has opened up, but you have to order in advance. They have announced that Raglan Road and Cooks Dublin is going to be opening up. So more and more places are opening or announcing their opening. But not all. We still don't know when the Coke store is going to open, for example. Still don't have news on when all of the Disney operated locations will open. So the Pins Trading store, for example, here on the left, no news on when that will open. Disney Days of Christmas, still don't know about that one either. Same thing with Once Upon a Toy. Kelly said, shared the video. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so let's loop back, see if we can still get into the Co-op. We'll peek in there a little bit. Gail says it is 10:20 in Orlando. That sounds about right. Janice says, is the Amphicar open? The last time I walked by the boathouse, there were social distancing markers around the edge of where you load into the cars, but I do not think the cars themselves were operating, at least when I was there. And we can see Trendy. This is marked as the exit. You come in through the co-op. I have noticed that around Disney Springs, the Disney Vacation Club booths are closed. I think the credit card spaces by Chase are closed as well. Sherry says, Mrs. Disney, me too. Gerald said, Earl sandwich is the best, yes. Holiday turkey sandwich, highly recommend it. It's like Thanksgiving on a bun. It is awesome. All right, looks like we might be able to get into the co-op by just walking right in, so we'll go ahead and do that for a few minutes for today.
Love the shirt, sir.
Thank you. All right, in we go. All right, 28 in Maine, which is a very dangerous place to go because they have some very nice and very expensive items. Allison asked, is Splitsville open? It was not last time that I walked through. Karen said, any idea on when shows and fireworks will restart? I don't know that yet. Disney has announced that those items will not be going when the parks reopen, and I think that's going to be a while before we really know when those things are going to restart. Very, very fun pastel designs here with a classic Walt Disney World logo. Claire, maybe Clary, asked if the rides are open. No, the parks are not open right now. This is the Disney Springs shopping area, which has just been open for about a week and a half. Parks won't open until July 11th and July 15th. Erica says, hoping to come down when Disney and she turns 50. I hope you have a good 50th birthday. So this Housewares section is a lot of fun. These aprons are very cool with some embroidered Mickey and Minnie. Just kind of like the design here. These pie plates, cake display plates, very cool. Jean, good morning to you. Carol from Connecticut says, thanks for doing it. Happy to do so. Thank you for being here with me. The Wonder Gallery is open. It's always fun to check out the artwork here. Looks like this has changed since last time I was here. Last time I was in this back section of the co-op. This was sort of a dress area, but now it looks like the artwork has expanded. A lot of different styles and artists. If you are a Haunted Mansion fan, this may need a place in your home. Very cool. Brett, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Adrian says, makes her heart happy. Thank you so much. Jennifer says, was I able to walk into the world of Disney? I was, yeah. So there was no line. There was no virtual queuing where you have to come back with a text. It is still early in the day. But last night when I was here, Friday night, it was the same. I was just able to walk right in, which is kind of cool. Ann says, is this Disney Springs around downtown Disney? I think that was the question. So Disney Springs, I may not have read it quite right, but Disney Springs is the new name for downtown Disney, the shopping district. It's associated with the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. At this moment, we're in a section called the Co-op, which is sort of a mix of stores, almost experimental area where Disney can move things around and move things in and out very quickly. Yeah, here's like an example of the dress that used to be back in that area. A lot of very fancy ladies' dresses. This one's kind of cool. It's got the design like on Spaceship Earth. Kelly says you get in line with a return time. Yep, that has been the case earlier this week for the World of Disney store. So you had to get in line to get a virtual wait time. So you would give them your phone number, and then when the store capacity opened up, you would get a text and you'd be able to go back in. Debbie says, loves the artwork. George, hello to you from the Bluegrass State. Thanks for being here. So we walk through the co-op and into the trendy section. Lots of very trendy merchandise, of course. Kind of fun design up in the ceiling, all these different chandeliers, very, very cool. And some very crazy artwork. Look at that Minnie Mouse, she's having a good time. And there is a really big floral Mickey painting up there. Patricia says, loves the dress shop, they've got some really fun designs. Robin says, never been in this store? Yeah, they got some neat things. Kathy says, have the registers changed? Are there any shields? So, yes, there are. So at the World of Disney store, there are plexiglass shields. Actually, we can see them here too. So this register happens to be closed right now. Might be a little hard to see, but there is a plexiglass wall here right in front of the cash register. And I noticed that the World of Disney store and here in the co-op, they now have these touchless readers. So Disney was converting to these. But if you have something like Apple Pay or Google Pay, you can just hold your phone right above and it will read it. All right, let's head out before we wrap it up for today. Zach says, are cast members trading pins with guests? So no, my understanding is that Disney has stopped that practice. Also, Disney's saying that cast members are not able to take the phone of a guest to take a picture. Just all part of trying to follow guidelines and keep people safe. Kelly says, haven't been there since 2007. How much has it changed? Since 2007, I would say this area of the Walt Disney World Resort has changed drastically. So downtown Disney has been remade into Disney Springs. There are still some things that are the same. World of Disney store is still here, but it was completely revamped. A lot of buildings were raised. There are parking garages. Major changes at Disney Springs since the 2007 time frame. Missed the name. Someone asked if I'm going to be at the park at opening day. Going to have to see how it goes. I hope so. There are going to be previews, so I hope maybe I'll get an opportunity to be there as a preview, as a pass holder. But exactly how that's going to work out, don't know quite yet. Allison said, have I seen the new Bambi Dooney? I did not happen to see it. I wasn't aware of that one. Donna says going to be here in September. And Karen asked if it's busy today. Yeah, no, not too bad, but it is still pretty early, so we'll see what happens as the day goes on. It is a very beautiful but warm Saturday here in Central Florida. Did not have to wait to get into Disney store when it had opened. Kelly asked, is Basin open? I believe it is. Mary says, do they deliver to your Disney hotel? The Disney hotels are all closed right now, and it'll be interesting to see if things like delivery back to the hotels is still in operation when things reopen. Red, how's it going? Says, looks like a wonderful day. It is very nice. Peg says, thanks for the heads up on what to expect. Kathy said something about a selfie stick. Sorry, I missed the entire question, but Disney does not allow selfie sticks. And at this point, Disney cast members are not allowed to take the phone of a guest to take a picture for them. So that's something that happened a lot in the past, but that's just part of the changes these days. Sandy says, hoping to be back in October. Jessica says, have a great weekend. All right, everybody, I appreciate your being here today. I think that's going to wrap it up. We had a chance to check out the World of Disney store, as well as a quick run through co-op. So it's fun to bring you a little bit of Disney magic from Disney Springs. Continue to check out worldofwalt.com for news and information about what's going on. So again, Disney announced this week that the parks are going to reopen on July 11th for the Magic Kingdom and Disney's Animal Kingdom, and then the 15th for Epcot and for Disney's Hollywood Studios. All right, everyone, hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, God bless.